I know. It was 17-0, and then I went 26-6 the rest of the game.
Thank you.
I love beating Wags, though. What? Oh. Okay.
You didn't even say the thing, though.
Jocks of the round table. Let's ride.
Ride.
Christian's probably going to cut that.
No, I'll probably keep that.
Don't cut anything.
Cut myself.
Whoa!
Cut my life into
He'll be-
pieces.
And
Yeah, he'll be gone.
and I have a wedding that weekend.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in South Carolina.
I'll tell him that y'all hate him. So.
Oh, Emily already knows.
I
I
know.
won't be there.
I know.
That's Dalton's sister's wedding.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is that the one that's on the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
What up, what up, what up?
What up, cuz? How are you?
Christian, when are you going to eat that
I
cookie?
saw you yesterday.
Probably.
Yeah, I know.
I'm probably about to warm up my pizza and then I'll eat it after I eat my pizza.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
You got a problem with that?
I
It's
just.
only been here since Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
I just don't know why you would address it.
Some would
in
say
that
it
way.
was Friday.
Friday.
No,
Friday.
it's Thursday.
Friday.
Saturday.
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 You could do that with every day.
Not Sunday.
Oakley, you gonna start coming to
I
church
mean, it
with
would
us?
work. You could do it.
That
but-
one might be the most applicable.
Whoa! That's messed
Sunday?
up. It's the Lord's Day.
Sunday?
I don't call it Sunday. I call it the Lord's Day.
Hey, speaking of the Lord's Day, we got.
You mean Sun J M, the golfer?
We got a text today. They're gonna start doing a Sunday morning class. You should start coming to Granny White.
Maybe.
You go Woodson Chapel.
Yeah.
Figure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah,
You mean
why'd you say
figured,
figured
or
like that?
he's very
No,
much
I
said
didn't
that
mean
for a
it
very
like-
long time that
I didn't
he
mean
goes to
it.
Woodson.
I didn't mean it like bad. I was like, I just figured that. Live with your parents.
Yeah, I still go there.
I mean, yeah, I probably would if that was like.
I want to change.
If I grew up,
Yeah,
here, like,
I
I
would.
probably would.
I mean, I feel like if I grew up here, we'd probably go to Woodson Chapel because y'all go.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we lived like 30 plus minutes away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What if you live 30 minus minutes away?
That doesn't make sense. It's the same thing.
Like 30
Same
minutes or
distance.
less.
That's the same distance.
30 plus minutes is more than 30 minutes. 30 minus minutes is less than 30 minutes.
It's the same thing.
Do you try to get gone in 60 seconds though?
That's a good question. I never thought of that.
I haven't either.
I've never gotten gone that quick.
You ever gotten got that quick?
No.
In Warzone, yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Prime
Are you gonna call them?
Fortnite. I got pretty quick
Yeah,
a few
got pretty
times.
quick.
Are you going to call them?
Yeah, well. Wags was so sad. It was awesome.
He's gonna be so sad when he listens to the pod and you roasted him.
I don't think he listens.
Well,
If he does. What if this is the episode he chooses to?
I mean,
he'll be sad that you roasted him like that.
I just stated a fact. Like, he was sad.
Keep roasting him.
Hello?
Hey, are you going to be on the pod?
Can I eat apple cinnamon muffins on the pod?
Sure, as long as there's not a bunch of clanging.
You know me, I never clean. I never bang.
Oh, there's proof.
Confirmed twice that
Yeah, it's confirmed twice. There's proof.
Are we on?
We're live.
We're live. Yeah. I'm gonna add Sherm.
I'll tell Christian to cut that though.
I mean, I won't.
That's already been announced.
You can still cut it.
Papa John's Pizza.
You won't.
Hello, Sherm.
What's up?
Okay, you're live on the pod.
Are we gonna call Sharon?
We're live.
Okay, what do we want to start with?
Probably how the Colts are probably gonna hire D'Amico Ryans.
That'd be a good hire.
Dude, hey, straight up.
I like that for them.
You want to hear something honest? Sure, you
want
might like
you
this.
to hear something on
No,
it?
do you want to hear something honest?
Okay,
From me?
sure.
Guess what I did today for maybe
Mock draft.
2 to 3 minutes. I
Mock
did do a mock draft, but that's another story. I got on the Colts website and went to their pro shop, was scouting out some t-shirts.
Okay.
I was like, some of them are kind of cool.
But what if they don't draft Will Levis?
Well, then I wouldn't get one.
Yeah,
I
so
won't
you
be a fan.
scouting it out would have been.
Kinda gotta-
You would have wasted a couple minutes.
That's true. That's a good point, yeah. No, I was doing a Titans mock draft, but I was trading all of their... It's so easy on the PFF mock draft to trade for whoever you want. They accept like almost every trade. You can trade like the 78th overall pick to the Packers for David Bakhtiari and every pick they have. I did that.
That's wild.
And then I was like, well, now I have like 12 picks, and I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I did one. I was going to send it to Mason, and I just traded all their picks for players. And then I wanted
like
to draft.
Like who? Like some O-linemen?
Yeah, like 3 O-linemen.
Oh.
It was Bakhtiari, Cam Robinson, the backup tackle for the Bucks, or maybe not the one that's like listed second on their rankings for them. I assume maybe he's on the other side. I guess it was Donovan Smith, maybe. I think
Yeah, he's their starting left tackle, I think.
And then I got like DJ Moore and Jerry Jeudy too.
Oh, dude.
So I did that,
Fucking
and
stacked.
I wanted to go to the draft summary, and I was just gonna screenshot that
Yeah.
and send it to Mason. But when you trade all your picks, it doesn't give you a draft summary. So I was like, well, that was a waste. It was
Yeah.
lame.
So, Sherm, are you fully aboard the Will Levis train?
Yeah, he is.
I am.
Like, are you just like on the caboose, like you said yesterday, or are you like conducting it?
Well, I did. I was thinking about a couple things. Like, one, why would I like Will Levis over Bryce Young? And I actually came up with a pretty good conclusion.
what he's gonna say.
Are we going to have to cut this?
Too far-fetched.
Are we going to have to cut this?
No, listen. Bryce Young will not be able to take hits. Seriously.
He
Look
won't
at
take
two of
hits
this
seriously.
year.
Not a drug guy?
He'll joke about them.
Dude, he got beat up in that Tennessee game.
He'll joke about the hits. He won't take them
Yeah, but
seriously.
like Bryce Young,
Not a drug
they
guy
were talking
confirmed.
This year, they were like, Bryce Young's gained the weight. But he barely weighs 190. So what's he going to do when Myles Garrett comes off the edge and just like plows him into the ground?
Whoa,
Pause.
pause.
Well,
He's
no
probably
pause,
going to
no
get
pause.
hurt.
But something.
So
Pause,
I
fill
mean,
in.
Simmer.
Will
Simmer.
Levis is a guy I think can take
Simmer.
the hit. I'm not saying he is, but
Confirmed drug
like
guy.
he wants to. But he's going to be able to endure those big hits and things like that, just in case it does happen.
Yeah.
I think the guy that puts mayonnaise in his coffee is probably a drug guy.
If
Not
the,
a drug guy. That's his only vice, is mayonnaise and coffee.
If the Colts draft him, will you put mayonnaise in a cup of coffee and drink it?
No, I'll get his jersey though.
Will you eat a banana like with the peel on it?
Yeah. With the wrapper.
I'm not a rapper.
I'll try that out. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta video
I'm
it
not
and
doing
tag
mayo
me.
to coffee. I'm
Like-
not doing that.
Draft night, have a banana. So if they draft him, like you can like video it and post it immediately,
Yeah.
and like he would go famous.
Probably.
Okay, but C.J. Stroud or Will Levis?
Will Levis.
Wow. Okay.
So you think
I
Will
don't-
Levis is QB
I don't
one?
like Ohio State quarterbacks, man. They just
I
haven't
just
worked.
like. I don't think you can. Like each player is different. I don't think you can say that
When was
about.
the last good
Hey.
Ohio State quarterback that made
Hey.
that dude in the league?
To be fair, there's really only been one drafted
What?
Terrell Pryor.
from Ohio
Yeah,
State,
but he was always going to be.
Dwayne Haskins.
Well, easy.
Justin
What,
Fields.
what round did JT Barrett go?
Yeah, but you can't really judge.
Joe
Fields
Burrow?
yet, I don't think.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
was JT Barrett. What round did JT Barrett go?
I don't know if he was
drafted.
drafted.
I don't think so either. And like before Haskins, it was Troy Smith probably.
I don't think
Yeah.
he ever got drafted.
He didn't get drafted at all.
I don't know if he got drafted. He'd have been like a day
drafted
three
by the
pick.
Ravens. Yeah.
So really, there's only like one or two you can really.
Joe Burrow.
really Dwayne
Yeah,
Haskins
but-
and Justin Fields.
Well, Justin Fields is actually. I think he will actually be good. But
I think the whole Ohio State
Will
quarterback
Levis
thing is
just try it
overblown.
out. I don't know if it'll work. I also don't know what they're thinking about doing for the head coach. So
D'Amico,
I would hire D'Amico
Maybe
Ryan,
interview
dude. He's
20
so
people
cool.
for the job.
yeah.
He's just so cool.
If you're taking a rookie quarterback, I just don't think you want a defensive head coach.
I understand
There are a lot of people defensively that they're trying to get that I do like, but I just don't see that happening if they're going to draft Will Levis.
That's fair.
So my top two would be Ben Johnson and Eric Bieniemy.
What about Jeff Saturday? He's an offensive guy.
He is.
Yeah.
He's an offensive guy.
Yeah, that went
He's
well this
offensive
year.
to watch coach a football game. That's what he is.
What about Phillip Rivers?
Oh,
I'd be okay if they hired Phillip Rivers to be a quarterback's coach for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what about the Eagles offensive coordinator?
We've seen how that's gone before.
who?
I think that's what we need to do, though, Will.
Oh,
We just
right.
need to keep tackling the Philadelphia guys and see what happens.
I mean, if Luck doesn't get hurt or doesn't retire
Well,
because he got hurt
now
so
listen.
much.
Philly's good
Right,
because
when
they
they're fine.
hired an Indianapolis OC.
That's true. That's true. So it's like returning the favor.
Yes.
He's a weird guy.
I'm really
man.
just kind of joking.
I don't know. There's just there's a lot of time between now and the draft.
Yeah.
So, Will, who do you have? Who's your head coach, OC, and DC combo?
And quarterback of the future.
I have no idea.
What about quarterback of the future?
someone that can throw the ball and not turn it over a lot?
Facts. Yeah, that's a good.
I
That's
don't
ideal.
care who it
Slim
is.
Pickens.
I don't care who it is.
That's
I mean,
the
people
ideal
said that about
quarterback.
People probably said that about
Dude, if
Peyton
he
Manning
can
after his rookie year.
Score touchdowns and not throw interceptions, I don't care. As long as it's not Deshaun Watson, because
Whoa,
the only thing he's throwing is wee
that's facts.
and unsuspecting girls' mouths.
He's just trying to follow in Peyton Manning's footsteps.
Anyway,
I'm kidding.
we're gonna talk about the games that has happened.
Yeah.
What was that?
I'm
that
gonna go
rumor
warm up
Peyton
some
Manning
pizza.
did?
He,
'cause I'm
he like
very hungry.
teabagged a trainer or goaded a
Listen,
trainer. Or
that's
something.
I'm
Yeah.
talking myself into Indianapolis hiring the Eagles OC and then bringing Brian Johnson to be promoted from QB coach to OC.
I don't.
I
want
think
that.
that's pretty good.
I don't think that. I don't like that.
As a Titans fan, you don't like that?
Yeah, as
Or
a Titans fan, you don't
For
like
the
that.
Colts, you don't like that.
As a Titans fan,
Okay.
He
I-
wants
but
the
I won't be-
Titans to hire Brian Johnson.
I want the Titans to hire Brian Johnson as offense coordinator. I don't think they will. But also, if the Eagles offense coordinator leaves, I think why would he? Because they would probably promote him. I would assume.
Brian
They would
Johnson?
promote, Yeah.
So that's a really good job to have.
Maybe he likes the current Eagles OC more than he likes Sirianni.
That's
We
true
don't
too.
have paper towels, do we?
I'm going to the store tomorrow.
I went today. I should have grabbed.
And dude, not a lot of people are mentioning either of these guys, but they put out some good tape this year. You've also got Joe Judge and Matt Patricia.
I'll pass.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Titans are looking for an OC. We'll
Yeah.
hire two of them.
Well, we've kind of had that.
Go for it. Someone should, probably.
Patricia's a good coach on defense.
No, he's not.
No,
He did good as a defensive coordinator.
No,
Yeah, then
he's
they got better. The next year.
Did
they really?
I'm going to tell you
Oh, it's Flores. Flores is really good. I like
He
Flores
is.
a lot.
the difference between the 2017 Patriots that should have won the Super Bowl and the 2018 Patriots that did win the Super Bowl was Matt Patricia. He sucks as a defensive coordinator. Their entire philosophy is built off of we're going to give up a bunch of yards but hold you to 3. And Brian Flores' entire philosophy was I'm going to blitz the absolute hell out of you, and you're not going to know where it's coming from, and we're going to have arguably one of the greatest defenses of the 2010s.
What was the turnover differentiation on that Flores? I think I just want to word up, dude.
I'm not sure, but the 2018 and 2019 like New England defense, they were unreal.
Phil.
Yeah, but I feel like they had like 3 or 4 turnovers a game in like the first 2 weeks.
It was the boogeyman.
Yeah.
They literally had a name.
Oh, that was 2019. That's when I had them on my fantasy team.
Yeah, they were like averaging probably 20 fantasy points a game.
Yeah, it was dope.
And the only thing that they didn't have that year, that is the worst offense I think New England has ever put out.
Yeah, I agree.
Putting a bike on the team.
All because AB retired. If AB doesn't retire, they win another Super Bowl.
Could be.
Maybe so.
I don't know any good DCs that I would be okay with coming to Indianapolis. I honestly would hope that they would keep Bradley because I actually like him.
Well, Jim
They just had a
Schwartz,
bunch of injuries this year.
Schwartz got hired, so he's off the table.
Dude, Schwartz is still doing it?
Yeah, he just went to Cleveland.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Y'all remember when he tried to beat up Harbaugh?
Yeah, that was funny. I don't know. I really don't know who else is out there.
I like Bradley. I think he's done a pretty good job. I just don't know if that'll happen or not. But I wonder if who was one of the, I can't remember. I think he's with the Texans now. He used to coach with the Colts on defense. I'm not sure. I can't remember his name, but
Dude, you can call up Romeo, bring him out of retirement.
dude, Romeo Crowell?
Cornell, yeah.
Dude, I love that guy. Cornell. He what was it? Didn't he coach the
Call up Gerard Mayo.
I wouldn't hate it. Honestly,
won't.
I'm just all in on the Colts doing something different right now. So,
Dude, Mason broke the top of it off. That's crazy.
the worst thing I'm thinking about if we hire Bieniemy,
I'm off.
who was the Bears head coach?
Lovie Smith?
No, who was
Nagy.
the coach?
Nagy.
Yeah, I'm afraid if Bieniemy gets hired, he'll bring Nagy with him, and I'm out on that.
What's wrong with bringing Matt Nagy?
I don't like him.
Alex Smith likes him.
I think it was because they'd be down like 30 points, and he'd be looking at his call sheet like, okay, this is the play. This is what's going to get us a touchdown. And it would be like a dive play.
He had Mitch Trubisky.
That's true. They rolled with him, and we saw how that went.
I mean, I'm serious. I think that is the difference between a lot of coaches and just nothing. It's simply a above competent QB. Or just competent. They don't even have to be above competent. Like, what's his name? The Denver and Panthers guy that went to the Super Bowl with the Panthers, Fox.
Oh yeah,
John Fox.
Delhomme.
He had Jake Delhomme and Peyton, and he did great. He did great with those two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know John Fox is actually an assistant on the Colts. I had no idea.
He helps with their defense. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. So that was a
I'll
shock.
tell you another guy that. Well, no, he's still coaching, I guess. But maybe next year he'll be on the market for OC is Kevin Stefanski.
Oh, you think?
The Browns had
I
another
think
bad
as far as
year.
coordinators go, he's really good. And I'll tell you another good coordinator that's on the market. He just was not a good head coach. Was old Denver's guy.
McConnell.
Hackett.
No, Hackett.
Yeah, Nathaniel Hackett.
He is a
very
good
good, very good offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Nathaniel can't hack it.
Not a good head coach.
Serious question.
Nice guy, though.
How long until Mike McCarthy's a free agent?
I mean, they said Jerry Jones says that loss doesn't change him being the coach there.
Does it change the fact that he needs to hurry up if he really wants Sean Payton to coach the Cowboys?
Yeah, he's running out. I mean, this is the time to do it. If he wants Sean Payton, now is the time to get Sean Payton. You're not going to have an opportunity like this again.
That's where I'm at. If it doesn't happen within the next couple months, it's never going to happen.
Exactly.
That's an interesting one, and that and Kellen Moore too. So I think he's really good offense coordinator, and I do not believe he was the person that drew that play up last night.
I mean, someone had to draw it up. We'll get to that. That's the last game we'll talk about.
Okay, let's talk about the first game.
Let's talk about the first game.
Chiefs Jags.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I want to say about it. Is I want to know what y'all think about this because I think it's stupid. People trying to say that dude hurt Mahomes on purpose.
Oh yeah.
How's that even possible?
Yeah. Who? Warren Sharp was one of.
There were multiple people talking.
I know,
about
but
I was
saw
like,
somebody
what are you talking
roasting
about?
Warren Sharp about it.
That's not possible. If you look at it in slow motion, if it took that
You
long,
can make anything look bad.
it looks like it was but if you watch it in normal game speed, it was like, no, he was trying to tackle the dude.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, this is dirty. He was doing it on purpose. He dropped down. He just quit trying to tackle him, dropped down to his ankle. It's like no, I think he
sprained his ankle.
let go of the guy because he lost his grip.
Yeah.
He's a slippery guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We're going to say next,
weird.
Vontez Burfict was trying to injure AB.
Well, no, that might hold some water, actually.
Allegedly.
What were we going to say next? A cup is a vessel that holds water.
I mean,
There's,
So I don't know.
there's a TikTok I saw that said, what if we made... what song was that?
It was what if
God
we
Bless
made
America.
Mr. Brightside punk?
What if we made Mr. Brightside pop punk, and then this guy goes, what if we called this cup a vessel that carries water? Because Mr. Brightside pop punk.
No, I didn't. You didn't have to explain it.
It didn't look like you understood it.
No, I got it.
I didn't understand it.
So I think we should also talk about, this is a good time to bring it up. Let's talk about a little bit of gambling etiquette, okay?
Okay. Why?
I'm looking at you, Will.
What?
You are the reason Mahomes got hurt and my bet didn't hit.
You
Your
said,
fault.
where does this not hit? And Sherman and I
No,
both
I
said,
said, how does this lose?
Mahomes.
Did you get that from
You're
Tommy
supposed
Smith?
No, everyone says,
He's-
how does...
No,
Oh, that?
he's
I got it
been doing
from... I got the over rushing
rushes,
yards from that.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
because of the stat that he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying, you asked, and I answered.
Dude, no, I didn't ask literally how does this lose. When you send a bet slip and you say how did this lose, I'm asking my gambling partners to pump my tires a little bit. Okay?
Is this yours?
I said yeah, y'all can have it.
Oh yeah, I put it in my box because the other box it wasn't going to fit in there.
Simmer down.
Pizza box.
I'm asking you to pump my tires for me. Okay?
Is Simmer down the new pause?
I think it is.
I
yeah.
think
I
simmer.
like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
simmer.
I was asking you to gas me up.
Simmer. I like Simmer down.
want me to do what to you?
I'm
Pump
gonna say
my
something.
tires.
I'll say simmer. Simmer.
That's what I was asking for, and you cursed my bet, and you're the reason Mahomes got hurt. I'm gonna tell Warren Sharp, and he's gonna tweet about you.
That's okay. Warren Sharp sucks.
He's a
I
nerd.
have something to say about Chiefs Jags.
What?
Well, I got one more thing to say about it,
Okay, go ahead.
and it's directed at you.
Okay.
You had negative energy as well after I posted my bet.
Is not reacting to it positive energy or
That's
negative? It's
neutral
just-
energy.
Just
So I had neutral
That's
energy.
neutral, That's fine.
okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, because I don't think I did.
Which part didn't like about it?
So
What
I
was
mean, it's just messed up, dude. Because if he doesn't get hurt, yes, Chad Henne ended up scoring on that drive, but if Mahomes is in, that drive's much quicker, and there's more points in the game. Chiefs overhits, total overhits. Mahomes obviously gets his rushing yards. He already had 9, not a big deal. Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you this.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know what it is, but the Chiefs, I know in the regular season they went 3-1 against the AFC South and then beat the Jags in the playoffs.
who did they lose to?
He have struggled. They lost to the Colts.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They
Colts have the Chiefs
struggled
number.
against the AFC South, which is, you know,
Not a
you could
strong
probably
division.
say it's the worst AFC division for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Top to bottom.
Maybe the worst division in football this year.
Yeah.
don't know. Is it worse than the AFC West, where it's 2 top-heavy teams and 2 really bottom teams?
Yeah, but at least they have like one really.
I mean, they
good
have the
team,
best team in the AFC.
and
That's
then
true.
Yeah, like a solid team too.
So yeah, I would say we're definitely.
I'm looking at it as like if I'm the
NFC
Steelers.
South is pretty bad too.
Yeah.
But so
South teams can't play
AFC
football apparently.
the Chiefs versus the Titans this year. The Chiefs won only 20-17.
With Malik Willis in
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah.
Malik Willis, and then against the Texans, only won 30-24.
They struggle against the AFC South, man.
The Jags the first time 17-27, then in playoffs
Can't play in
27,
warm weather.
Some are saying that.
and then the Colts beat them. So why are they struggling against the AFC South? I've seen them beat teams easily in better conferences or divisions. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just something about the AFC South. They just
Maybe it's a
they're
mental thing. They
built to
can't get
play
up
them.
for.
I don't know.
I mean, every game in the NFL is a
can't
big
get it
game,
up.
but it's like, but like some of those aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the Colts suck, and they got beat by them. So I just think that's really weird. But also the Colts, I want to say Frank Reich has always beat the Chiefs since he's been the head coach.
The
of
Colts have their number, dude.
Well,
I'm mainly just thinking of this year and that playoff
right,
comeback.
the playoff game, you're right. So 2-1 maybe.
Here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to hear. I want to hear John Alex go off about this.
Okay.
I want to hear him do a number on the Jaguars defense for letting Travis Kelce catch the ball 14 times.
You know, I had this thought. Like, let's say Mahomes still got hurt at the moment that he got hurt. I think the Chargers would have beat the Chiefs by 20.
You think?
Maybe.
Because, like, they play against the Chiefs. They play really well against the Chiefs.
Right.
I don't know what it is. They just get up for that game. They match up well with them, like Derwin James on Kelsey.
Division rivals.
Match up. They've got the pass rushers. And, like, the Jaguars, dude with a bum ankle. Belichick would have zero blitzed him till the cows came home.
Yeah. Well, I feel like anyone should have done that.
There's just times. I thought this when I watched the Titans play the Chiefs in 2019 in the AFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought this yesterday. There are just some coaches and some teams that are just utter failures at game planning. And they don't deserve the breaks that they get versus those. Like if the Patriots are playing the Chiefs back in the day, right? Tyreek Hill is not going to see a ball. In that playoff game where the Patriots beat him in 18, Tyreek Hill, I think he caught one pass the entire game.
Yeah.
It was everybody else. It was playoff Damian. Like, he was going off. It was the offensive pass interference play to Sammy Watkins for a touchdown. It was things like that. It was Tom Brady playing awful that even kept the game close. But Belichick devised a game plan. And it amazes me that Abe Vrabel, who played on a Belichick defense against literally Travis Kelce before Travis Kelce and Tony Gonzalez, it's the same thing. Like, just do the same thing to him. You beat the dog shit out of him. Like, in, what was it, in 2020?
Like no free releases
when
is what you're
Brian
saying?
Hoyer almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They showed a replay one time of Kelce running a shallow cross and Dante Hightower literally turning him a flip.
Yeah.
Just beating the dog shit out of him. And there are coaches, and that's why I say it, like, they do not deserve to be in those spots because they are not smart enough of coaches to be in those spots. They freak out, they freeze up, they're afraid of Andy Reid. And I think that's the big issue. I think Zach Taylor's too dumb to be afraid of Andy Reid, and I think the real coach of the Bengals is the defensive coordinator. I think he's the real coach of the Bengals, and then Joe Burrow just does the offense. It's a lot like the Colts with Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy just coached defense, and then he got out of Peyton Manning's way. I
Yeah.
literally think that's how the Bengals are constructed. And so I hope that Mahomes on one leg, which the Bengals have a much better pass rush.
Yeah.
they don't just sit back and they don't let Travis Kelce catch the ball 14 times. Make someone else beat you.
Yeah, because I mean they don't have Tyreek anymore, so
I think 10 of Kelsey's catches are on just a block and release.
there were.
It just came.
I mean, he was wide
There were
open
several
all day.
Like, I know at least 5 or 6 where he just chipped and then slipped off and was open.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't get about that is if you see Travis Kelce in a 3-tat, position, getting ready to chip or block, whatever, why don't you put someone over him and just smash him really good at the line of scrimmage?
There was one, and who was it? Somebody, whatever.
I used to do that for a career.
Whoever the pass rusher was for the Jags, like
I mean,
they
it's
were
either
showing
Josh Allen or the guy from Georgia.
it might have been
Clayvion
Walker.
Chason.
It might have been Walker, but like he could have just blown him up and not let him get a release,
Yeah, and
and
went
he just
past
like
him.
went by him, and
Yeah,
But you see,
But that's
that's
what you have to
New
do
England
against
would
him.
do. They would have Van Noy just absolutely demolish him,
yeah,
and not even rush the passer.
just take him out.
Your job on this play is hit Kelce as hard as you possibly can, and then just play a contained rush so Mahomes can't rush out this way.
Yeah.
We'll rush him everywhere else.
Yeah.
dude,
You know what
it's
I mean?
like what Gary Bertier told Julius Campbell: push him, shove him, do something.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
That's a good pull.
It kind of
That
dumbfounds
baby
me
out.
that, like, imagine like if the Bengals, like, I mean, I know that Mahomes isn't going to be fully healthy, but like,
Mhm.
imagine if we're in the AFC Championship game and Mahomes gets hurt. One, they're not. I mean, I thought the Jaguars defense actually did a really good job. They held them to what, 20?
No, it was
The 98-yard drive to
Henny.
that was Henny.
Henny, really, really bad. That was really, really,
Yeah.
really. But outside of that, I mean, it was the offense lost in the game. If your defense holds a team to 20 points, you should win.
I think it was 27 because of that.
It was 27-20,
but
was
20
the final
from
score.
Mahomes on the field.
Okay.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Well, I know it was 27-20 because I had Chiefs minus 8.5. That was kind of my last
Yeah.
point in the game was the backdoor cover by the Jags.
Because
That was
Henny
ridiculous.
scored 7 of them.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Mahomes.
That should be illegal to kick a field goal there when you're down 10.
But, yeah, I just didn't really.
The line's 8.5.
I don't know. It was kind of it was just a weird game, and I know like the Jaguars really and truly, they kind of peaked a year early. They were not supposed to be there this year. It was supposed to be next year.
They had the first overall pick last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a huge
so-
come up.
you know, for them, like they're going to add
That's what a
Calvin
good coach
Ridley.
can do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's going to be nasty.
Yeah. They got to get some defense.
Trayvon Walker is going to be a year older and have that experience.
That's
He's going to be
secondary
really
guys.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen is really good. They need corners.
Yeah.
Their linebackers, Oluokun and Devin Lloyd, are going to be great in the middle. They just need to get a little bit older. I'm not a big fan of their defensive coordinator, but I don't know a ton about him. Just in the couple of games I watched this year, I don't know. I thought they could be a little more creative. Like, you see how the Bengals were creative, right? Like, they were sending secondary blitzes from the secondary. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't even
Yeah, they weren't coming up to the line.
And, like, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And that's the kind of stuff I bitch about to Christian probably during the college football season. Once a week, I would send him a stunt
least.
that, like, the 49ers defensive line ran. And I just asked him, why can't Florida's defensive line run this stunt?
Yeah,
If
just
it
like
works on
watch.
NFL offensive linemen, it would destroy a college offensive line. And it's very simple. It's not hard. I just think some defensive coordinators are stupid. I think that's all it comes down to. I think they're literally dumb. Just like some offensive coordinators are really, really dumb. And I don't know how they get to where they get to. I have no idea. There's no creativity. There's no, hey, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, beat us with you're gonna have to catch the ball 15 times this game to beat us. Or Travis Kelce, you're gonna have to catch it 15 times today to beat us. Well, which one's more likely?
Probably the Kelsey one.
Yeah.
So it's just, I get so frustrated with things like that.
I feel
I'm
that.
sure people,
Yeah.
people can say the same thing about some of the wins that New England have had, like hand the ball to Marshawn Lynch and stuff like that. I get it, but you were handed a silver platter of Mahomes getting injured, and you couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you gave up a 98-yard drive to
Yeah.
the 40-year-old backup.
The Chad Henne.
Chad Henne revenge game.
I mean, Kelsey even said today on Pat McAfee's show, they like asked him about that, and he just kind of like laughs it off. It's like, oh yeah, Henny's always ready, I guess. It's like, what?
But like the most predictable Chiefs play ever when Chad Henne comes in and they need short yardage is I'm going to motion out this really fast guy to the slot and throw a quick flat route to him.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Browns in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
They did it for a conversion with Tony this year, and it's like I'm sitting on my ass at home. You don't watch film.
You know
Yeah.
what's coming.
Know that this stuff is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I also can't figure out why I hate the Chiefs. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. I don't know what it is.
It's the people calling them a dynasty when they've won one.
AFC Dynasty.
That's not really
Conference
that's not
dynasty.
really a thing. Nobody says
Not
that.
really.
Yeah, but we might start saying it. That could be our thing. Conference Dynasty.
I think a lot of it was the Honey Badger.
Yeah, I can't stand him.
Yeah, that's fair.
I really think a lot of it was kind of like just people jumping on it a little too
Yeah.
early.
That's
Well,
kind of what I said.
Yeah,
It's like
no, I agree.
was-
media and
Yeah.
It was the whole Kelsey Gronk thing.
No, that's 100% why you don't like him.
That used to get me fired up. Well, no, I've come around on Trav. I've watched a lot of the clips from him and his brother's podcast,
Oh, it's good.
it is good.
and I've come around on Travis Kelsey. I like him. I've never had to come around on Jason Kelsey. He's always been.
Well, speaking of Jason Kelsey, we want to go to the Giants-Eagles game.
Yeah, we talked about that for a while.
What?
Yes.
About Jags and Chiefs.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to talk about.
I know. It's just
Divisional round.
I think the Eagles have arguably one of the greatest offensive line groups ever assembled, and I don't know how anybody's going to beat them.
Well, here's the thing.
I'll tell you how. I still don't trust Jalen Hurts throwing the ball.
I
don't
mean,
either.
still, I mean, he's not going to be 100%.
yeah.
He got hurt.
He's still
Couple
got
weeks
his
ago.
shoulder.
He still got. I mean, they asked him after the game. He was like, we're fortunate that I didn't really have to like test it today." It's what he said after that game. I was like, "Dang, dude. All right." I want to real quick. Did anyone bet Boston Scott anytime touchdown after I
No.
told you to?
It wasn't after. It was already. I did it earlier.
You'd already
this
done
week,
it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do it.
I was already on it. Yeah, but
But I haven't.
What's the stat? It's like their
I-
last 9 games.
So
he
now
has
it's-
11 touchdowns.
he's
against
got
the Giants.
he's got 18 career touchdowns
And
he's
11
got
are against
of
the
them
Giants.
Giants.
And they're in the last 9
In the
games
9,
that they
yeah.
played that he's played against the Giants. That's insane.
Yeah.
I can't make any more bets until my Justin Jefferson Offensive Player of the Year bet future cashes.
Is that going to hit?
I mean, it should. It
I
should.
think it
Should.
should.
Yeah.
Who else could win it?
A quarterback. I mean,
No, they don't give.
No, they don't.
Oh, 'cause they'll do
Because the
MVP.
MVP is the
is a quarterback award now? Yeah.
I don't know anybody else that could win it.
I mean, I can't.
Josh
pick it.
Jacobs.
It's just
Vikings
tough.
won.
No.
I mean, I made it whenever it was. I decided I was going to pick him in fantasy. I was like, I'm just going to hammer this. I'm all in on this whole
Double down on
Justin
him.
Dennis Cooper Cup 2.0. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about dumb coaches. I want to say a dumb coaching move.
Okay.
Punting when you're down 21 with 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just waving the white flag.
Yeah, it is.
Do you remember a couple years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. It was when Joe Judge was there, and they did that. They did a QB sneak on like 3rd and 9 from like the 7-yard line to get into a better position to punt. And it was like, well, first off, like I understand what you're trying to do, but there are like a billion ways you can get yourself in a safer position to punt while also attempting to get a first down. I think that the punting down 21 with 30 minutes left is way worse than any Joe Judge QB sneak on 3rd and 9 from the 7-yard line.
Yeah.
I mean, in a playoff game, like that's just being a loser.
It is. Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't know. It made me mad. Probably because I had Giants plus 7.5, but still.
How quickly has the Daniel Jones extending argument that shifted like immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Like in less than a week, because they played last week on Sunday, I think, and then this week on Saturday, and it was like, well, maybe you don't extend him.
Yeah.
Maybe you tag that guy.
I was eating apple cinnamon muffins, so I wasn't sure. We haven't done Bills Bengals yet, have we?
No, we're going in
No.
order.
No, we're going in order. We're still on
I've got
Saturday.
I've got a point that's come full circle that culminated in that game.
All right. Well, do you want to hold it or do you want to tease it now?
I'm holding it.
All right.
Is that the tease for it?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, it's called a tease. That's what us.
Anything else about
I didn't watch
Eagles
it.
Giants? The Eagles just kind of dominated.
Do you want to talk about AJ Brown?
The Giants kind of like the Jaguars.
I
They
don't
kind
know
of
what
peaked.
happened.
a
Like I don't
little
know.
lower.
Only thing I know is Boston Scott touchdown.
Well, so
Well,
here's the thing: is
they
a lot of
just-
Titans fans are on the internet bashing AJ Brown because they say he was pouting on the sideline when they were up, 20 something in a
Because he
playoff.
wasn't getting the ball.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
they were
didn't
running
see
the
it.
clock out, but people are saying that that's what he was pouting about.
Are those people Titan fans?
They are all 100% of them are Titans fans, and a couple Giants fans.
Okay.
I didn't. I don't know. I didn't see it, so I can't comment on it.
I saw some
I
Giants.
just saw
I
it
saw a
too.
Giants fan said that if he was the Eagles, he would trade AJ Brown for a 6th-round pick to the New York Giants.
Oh, that's a good trade for
Yeah.
the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. That would be good. Yeah, there's not much to say about that game, honestly.
Duke is down by 2, 14 seconds left.
Oh, so I never look at bracketology because I hate Joe Lenardi with a passion.
Okay.
Like if I was in a room and I had a gun with 2 bullets and it was Joe Lenardi and Adolf Hitler and Osama bin Laden, I'd shoot Joe Lenardi twice. But that's only because the other 2 guys are dead already, and I don't really need to waste bullets
Oh,
on
yeah,
them.
that's true.
So,
That's true.
but I would shoot him twice. All right. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. You said Duke. So I've been looking at bracketology because Kentucky's a fringe team this year, and so I'm kind of seeing how it plays
Well,
out.
like right now they are.
Right now, they won't be, but that's
Yeah.
fine. And so someone had them as a 10 seed matching up against Duke in the first round, and I was like, dude, please give me that. They
That would
would
be awesome.
murder this Duke team. Murder them.
I haven't
That's all
watched
I
Duke.
want.
I haven't watched
The
Duke. So I have no idea.
ratings, that would be incredible.
Which, like, is
In a
crazy to
first
say
round, yeah.
because, like, March Madness doesn't need to do anything for ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's going to watch.
Yeah.
Unless they expand it. Then I'll still watch, I guess, but still. I'll pout about
I
it.
would.
Yeah.
I would still watch, but
I would
think
pout
it's
about it.
very dumb.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean,
But
there's
anyway.
already like
I would have
There's
to
already
so
68 teams that make it.
It's already at its already. I liked it at 64, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the play-in's
65
done.
with the one play-in game of 216.
One play-in,
Okay,
yeah.
whatever.
One play-in.
Although I will make an argument
I
that
also-
I don't think a 16 seed should have to play in a playing game for winning their conference.
if they're,
If
I
they-
don't think any automatic qualifier should be in playing games.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes,
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, no. So
And what would the cutoff be? 14?
for what?
A conference winner. 12? What's the lowest seed they could go?
For
No.
what?
Automatic
A,
qualifiers?
a conference winner. A guy
16. They could put a
I agree.
16.
I don't like them. I think if you win your conference, you shouldn't have to be a 16. I think you should be higher.
No, but I think that still plays.
Well, I think
Because
what they would do is
Some of the teams are just bad
About the NCAA tournament?
that win their conference tournament.
my thing is like I would just put all like 16s and make like the last 8 bowl teams be the playing games to give them like 11 seeds
Yeah.
or 12 seeds, however it falls.
That's why I shot.
Did y'all hear that?
What did she say?
No,
I don't know. What she said.
I know she said something.
Will got a delivery.
Well, she texted Christian and I, so it's not.
Yeah.
Hey, so
no,
she didn't think me.
Oh.
No, I think it's one of Will's special deliveries.
It was a special delivery for Will.
Yeah.
She put a note on it that said "Made with love."
Will, who is this lady?
It's nothing.
Dude, look how red Will's face is.
It doesn't sound like it's nothing.
Not at all. I could get more red when he said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about.
What?
Did you get like cookies or something?
Yeah.
He's got this girl bringing him cookies, dude. He's just stringing her along. Will's a player.
Bro, if a girl's making you cookies and then dropping them off at your place,
For real.
you need to be cuffing somebody.
He didn't even have to ask for him, dude. No, I think he shouldn't cuff her because he's got her right where he wants her.
Yeah, he's
Making him
in a
cookies.
good spot.
The exact message: will you guys eat more of these cookies if I drop them off to Christian and I?
Yeah.
Why would she text to Christian and I? That doesn't make sense.
I've never heard
Also, that's
anyone
bad
name
grammar.
the Christian and I.
I've heard of that. I've heard of the King and I.
Yeah.
That fat
Really-
bald Chinese
really
guy.
old movie.
Was he Chinese?
I thought he was like. No, it's
You don't
like.
think they're gonna do it?
I don't think it's Chinese. I think it's like.
Not. Maybe Japanese?
No, I don't think it's Japanese.
Is it Asian?
Maybe I'm thinking of the. No, I don't know. I haven't seen.
Maybe
that.
I'm thinking
I've
of
seen that movie,
Mulan.
like once.
All right. So next game.
The Emperor in Mulan isn't fat though. He's
So
bald.
Bills Bengals.
They do have a fat bald guy though.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, Bengals Bills. Snow games are cool. I like snow games.
Yeah.
Look, that terrified me the entire time because they're playing on turf, and I can only imagine how slick that field actually is.
Oh yeah.
And so that was the only thing I thought about the entire time. Is great. Now we watch this game, and someone's going to end up tearing their ACL,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody's going to say we should just stop the Bengals and Bills from ever playing again.
Well, here's what I want to know. How you let a team run the ball down your throat like that?
Because the Bengals offensive line got it together after the first 5.
Winning balls.
They've lost 3 starters this year. And they
They're still-
manhandled them at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not, you can get like really well known
won.
names with your offensive line, but the thing that matters the most is your communication with one another.
Yeah.
If you know what everyone around you is doing and you do what you're assigned to do, you can be a good offensive line. You don't have to have all the big names.
Working together as a unit.
It's
Yeah.
literally 5 is 1. That's all it is.
Tell them.
Yeah, and the Bills like hardly even tried to run the ball.
Yeah, so this brings me to my
The
point.
Bills don't ever do that.
This brings me to my point about the Bills and just NFL quarterbacks and all that kind of stuff. So for the last, I guess since like, 2017 was like really Tom's last like great year where he was like prime Tom Brady.
Yeah.
There's been this, infatuation with crowning like the next guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And for the last couple years, it's been Mahomes and Josh Allen. Now, let's look at what Mahomes was given. Mahomes literally stepped into, it's like what Harbaugh said. Mahomes woke up on third base with the Chiefs. Great offensive line. Two literally all-world tackles in Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz. Arguably the greatest offensive head coach ever.
I was going to say Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Yeah. First ballot, no
Yeah.
doubt. Outstanding tight end.
Hall of Famer.
Yes.
The greatest deep threat since Randy Moss. Also probably a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Drafted a center the year after Pat Mahomes that was projected to be in the NFL first round draft when he was in high school.
Yeah. Was also gifted an outstanding running back from Toledo his first year, who ended up kicking a woman in a hotel room, but it doesn't take away from his.
Allegedly.
No, that was on video. That was on video.
He was gifted literally everything. And so, had he gone to a situation without Andy Reid, like let's say he went to a team with a defensive head coach, I think he would have been an interception machine, which he really is an interception machine. I just don't understand why people drop them all the time.
They do.
It's wild.
Maybe he doesn't throw a catchable ball.
Could be.
It's just his receivers are used to it.
I guess.
Could
Maybe.
be. Dude.
And
Just
then,
an
like,
idea.
you know, and Josh Allen, you know, he's got a monster arm, all this stuff. And they are both just routinely getting their asses kicked by Joe Burrow, who is
I hope it
athletic enough to
continues.
make some stuff happen. But Joe Burrow would that game is a perfect example. The Bengals' entire offensive game plan was we're going to line up 2 by 2, and Joe's just going to put us in the right play. It could be a run play for 1 yard. That sometimes that's the right play. And he's not going to turn the ball over, and he may have to make 1 or 2 plays happen off script, and we're going to win this game. Meanwhile, Josh Allen is running around like an absolute dumbass, not taking the check down, not checking into the run play, taking shot plays on second and 1, third and 1, shot plays on those downs.
Yeah.
Instead of just first down. And Steve Smith said it, and we've talked about it in one of our group messages when we're talking about Florida football. They do not pay quarterbacks to run around. Steve Smith said this one time, and it was the most true thing I've ever heard. Why are we paying these quarterbacks to run around? If I was a receiver and I got open but couldn't catch the ball, they wouldn't pay me. So why are we paying quarterbacks to run around but not complete passes? And he was talking about Kyler Murray when he said that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where people overvalue having a mobile quarterback when the point of having a mobile quarterback is so that he can put himself in more positions to be able to complete passes
To throw the ball
than
downfield.
a
Yes.
stationary quarterback.
Yes.
Yes. It's not
Like Rodgers does that.
if you're doing all the moving around and you're not completing passes or putting your team in a chance to complete passes, it's not beneficial to be mobile.
Yeah.
It's the same as being stationary. You're not doing the quarterback stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to show you, right, like if we went on YouTube right now and just your casual football fan, and I showed them a highlight tape of Anthony Richardson at Florida, and then I showed them a highlight tape of, take your pick, Chris Leak,
Grossman.
Kyle Trask. I showed
Grossman.
you the highlight tape. Every casual football fan would take, I think NFL GMs would take Anthony Richardson because of the upside, the upside, the upside. I'm so sick of hearing about the upside. Like, what can the guy do? How many football games has he played? I think that's a very underlooked stat
Yeah.
for college quarterbacks coming out, is how many football games has he played? You know who played a lot of football games? Brock Purdy. He played 4 years of football games.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
You know
true.
who played 1 year of football games because he wasn't good enough to beat the guys out in front of him, who just so happened to also be very good. But Mac Jones played 1 year of football. Why was he drafted so highly? I don't know.
The upside, dude.
Well,
Mr.
not really. Outside.
He couldn't beat the guys in front of him at North Carolina. Why was he drafted so highly? I don't know. But, like, there has to be something said for playing a lot of games and having the football smash. Joe Burrow, he got his ass kicked in 2018. He was terrible.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of it was Joe Brady, but a lot of it was also him improving.
He got better.
Yeah.
He also
From
Chase
playing.
came too.
Yeah, and Chase.
He was graduated
Justin Jefferson. Stud.
as well, so he was able to just worry about football and film.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Trask was also able to do that his senior year. He didn't have to go, or his last year. He didn't
Yeah.
have to go to class or anything. He just watched film and did football all
I
day.
ain't here to play school.
Yeah.
And I think this is like what me and you were talking about last night. But I think Joe Burrow, I think with him just something clicked, man. And then just the way he carries himself on the field, he's so poised. Like,
Listen,
you see Mahomes get upset about stuff when something bad happens. He doesn't do anything.
Josh Allen scores a rushing touchdown and is trying to fight the defense. He would get his ass kicked. Like, just shut up and play football. Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet today, and it was like,
When
it was
when
like
you go
one
on
day-
and win 6 Super Bowls, You can talk shit to Honey Badger when you're kicking the Chiefs' ass in the Super Bowl, but you have to win the Super Bowls before you can start acting that way.
I saw a tweet and it was like, Joe Burrow got flatlined by a UCF defender after interception and woke up Superman.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
He kind of has.
I mean, that's kind of like shortened the story, but yeah, a little bit.
But have y'all seen that video of Burrow throwing there in warm-ups?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's showy, it's flashy, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like,
Chris,
listen. Y'all know how I do not care about all that stuff. Joe Burrow is like Tom Brady if Tom Brady wasn't a dork. Like, he is that cool, and he is that good. Like, Tom Brady
is like just really
can't be
cool.
that cool. But Joe Burrow is actually, he's just cool.
He
I think
is.
Joe Burrow can roll into any hood and he'd be embraced.
Dude, you know who he is? He's like the mid-90s shortstop class. He's like Jeter and A-Rod and Nomar. Just like, dude, that's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's living the dream. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. They're just cool. Like,
They're just cool.
you know,
Everything they do is cool.
Michael Jordan was just freaking cool.
Not enough is said about just being cool. Just be cool, dude.
Yeah.
Just be a cool dude.
Just be a cool
D'Amico
guy.
Ryans, that's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is. That's why the Colts should hire him.
Rodgers used to be. Before Rodgers started going on Pat McAfee and you didn't know a whole lot about him, like, you were like, dude, this guy's just fucking cool.
Because there was like mystery about him and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what Burrow is, man. Like, he looks like Macaulay Culkin, Bill Skarsgård. Like, he comes in and he's wearing these like ridiculous sunglasses and these jackets and stuff that white people aren't supposed to wear, and it just works.
It works for him though. Yeah.
And he just wins. Like, he just wins football games.
Also, he's
Like-
maybe the coolest person ever in any slow motion video of him just doing anything.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
slow motion of him just nodding his head when he was smoking a cigar after LSU won the national championship
Yeah.
is like, that's the coolest
That's
video I've ever
just
seen in my
cool,
life.
He's
Like,
just cool.
that was cool.
Like, Jamar Chase.
Like pause,
is
but like,
cool. Like, the Bengals, they're just freaking cool.
yeah, they are.
They literally have two white edge rushers, which you never see.
Yeah.
DJ Reader, I mean, he's had an all-pro season. Now, will he be all-pro? I don't know.
Did you see the tweet I sent you?
or was that good?
Him playing baseball at Clemson?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
That's a massive dude playing baseball.
He was a pitcher.
And his
That's what it was listed as.
He was running the bases in the picture, but he was
Yeah.
like,
He was a
DJ,
pitcher.
DJ Reader was that good in Houston. He was.
He was.
He didn't get the recognition because the team wasn't good, but he was a really good defensive lineman.
He was that dude.
all right.
We want to go to the
Anything else on that game?
No.
No.
We'll talk more about the Bengals, obviously, because we'll touch a little bit on the games next week.
I'm going
But
to tell you something about that game.
do what?
Whoever, I don't know his name, but the Bengals defensive coordinator is
Yeah.
doing Belichick-level stuff to offenses.
I mean, that's what I'm. I mean, not to skip over the last game, but that's what I'm excited about next week. And I didn't even notice any of the stuff about him until you started bringing him up like 2 weeks ago. But he's good.
He is.
And that's why, like, I don't feel like Peyton made light of halftime adjustments. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
I just don't know if I believe that.
it might be true for Peyton Manning, but
I mean,
not
this
everyone's
dude
Peyton
makes
Manning.
adjustments at halftime, and they come out and just shut people down.
yeah.
Okay, well, let's go to Cowboys and.
Cowboys 49ers, dude, that guy's bet.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all see that?
Tough.
Did y'all see the dude's first time touchdown in every game bet?
Oh, no.
He got everything right, and he had McCaffrey in the last game. He tweeted it out. Boston Connor retweeted it, and that's why I saw it. And then FanDuel and another betting account tweeted it out, and they were like, "Do you cash out or not?" He put $5 on it. He could cash out for $2,600 or let it ride, and if it hit, it would have been $26,000. And he let it ride, and it didn't hit, obviously. But I was cheering for McCaffrey to score because of that complete stranger that I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was devastated.
I do have one thing to say about the Dallas Cowboys real quick.
Why don't you say it, man?
Well, it's really about Dak.
Say it.
So Dak was very vocal about Brett Maher, who has been a very good kicker all year. Was screaming that they needed to start going for 2 because he did miss. I do understand he missed 4 extra points. I get it,
In a row.
but
5 in a row.
that's your teammate. You don't start screaming stuff like that. Like, you need to be back there either encouraging him face to face or, saying, hey, like, you need to get it together, not screaming in front of a camera that we need to start going for 2.
Well, did you see, it came out later this week, the clip of CeeDee Lamb on the bench
No.
with Mayer?
No,
He came and sat down next to CeeDee Lamb after one of the misses, and he was like, and CeeDee Lamb said, like, don't worry, we've got your back. You've had our back in games where we haven't performed the way we're supposed to. You're not performing where you're supposed to now, we've got your back.
Yeah, that's what you should say.
But not Dak Prescott. So my question, not just for this game, but for the games this entire season, why didn't they pull Dak after he threw multiple interceptions?
Didn't he lead in interceptions and he missed like 3-4 games?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He threw
Maybe not 3 or 4, but I mean 2 or 3. I mean,
He threw like 16 or 17.
He threw like
and he
a
missed.
lot.
He
A lot.
missed like I thought he missed like 4 or 5 games.
was it 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
he?
because Cooper Rush started at least 4 games. I'm pretty sure.
That's wild.
And what makes me more mad, because there's one ESPN analyst I do not like out of all of them.
Call him out.
And
Or
his
her.
name's Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
And he's the only one who is defending Dak Prescott for his bad play this year. Everyone else, I mean, Shady McCoy has even gone out there and said that Dak Prescott is not that guy.
Dude, he's overpaid.
I'm there. I don't think he's going to be that guy. I don't think he's going to be the guy that leads the Cowboys close to a Super Bowl. I don't think he'll ever do it.
I think that's completely fair to say.
Did
Given how he
y'all
plays
did
football.
y'all see Kyle Brandt just roasting the Cowboys?
Uh-uh.
He
Good.
was just talking about like how Dak was like, yeah, like this isn't acceptable and all this stuff, and Kyle Brandt was like, but it is. Like this has been happening for the past 30 years, like since the 90s.
It's very acceptable.
Like
Y'all are going to run it back next
he
year.
was like pretty much saying they're a poverty franchise.
Yeah. You can't say that level of play is not acceptable when you do it every single year. Shout out the Yankees. Just saying.
I get mad about the Cowboys, and I don't know why. They're not a rival of the Colts. I think it's just, I don't know why people say the Patriots are a hated franchise, because the Dallas Cowboys are still alive and well today.
Yeah.
So I do not like the Cowboys. If I get a chance to talk bad about them, I usually take it. I do like that CeeDee Lamb did that with Brett Maher, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to CeeDee Lamb, leader. So that's all I got to say about it.
I've always liked CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I mean,
also
his
good at
name is
football.
CD. Like,
Yeah,
how
that's
can you
nice.
not like him?
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
good.
just the letters. It's
Yeah.
CEEDEE.
Yeah.
I think I like what he did on draft night better than
The phone.
Out of the phone.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
I want to know
the
everyone's
Niners-
opinion on this. I want to know what's the name of that last play that the Cowboys called in the game. What's the name of
How
that
to
play?
get your wide receiver 5 folded.
So I saw somebody break it down.
Zeke got destroyed too.
Break down.
No. What they were trying
Wait,
to do.
who got destroyed more, Zeke or the receiver?
I mean, it's a wash, dude. They both got wrecked.
Yeah, it was probably even.
All right, so
Like,
the break.
Zeke wasn't expecting that.
So the breakdown was you throw the slant, okay? He catches it and laterals it back to Dak, who then has blockers and T.Y. Hilton. He optioned with T.Y. Hilton. Options it with T.Y. Hilton. At that time, Zeke was supposed to go to the far right side behind those blockers. You have a cross-field lateral with lead blockers.
Well, look, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Here's what I,
I feel
think
like
it
it
actually
was,
was.
like, I know, like, obviously seeing it just get absolutely destroyed
Yeah.
hilarious.
like makes me think this, but like I feel like it wasn't hard to prevent those things from happening.
Could be. I agree. Yeah.
Like you blow up
Anyone.
Zeke, and then I mean you can just be sitting there waiting for the dude to catch it, and
Yeah.
Here's my thing. If you were going to do that, have a center snap the ball and Zeke beside Dak.
Yeah, just have him in a running back position. You could have lined up normal and then like pulled your line out.
Yeah,
be
like
the
wide
one.
line.
You could have done something slightly more normal there and not gotten your running back destroyed. Here's what I think it was. I think they want Tony Pollard to be the starting running back next year, like hands down, no debate. And they tried to kill Ezekiel Elliott right there.
What did they say that
They wanted him to die.
Pollard did? I heard somewhere that, and it was yesterday, so I don't know how true it was that he broke it.
Oh yeah, he did break his leg.
So
Yeah, fracture.
It looked like he did.
yeah,
Yeah, it's broke. He's having surgery on it. I read that.
Yeah.
What's the timetable that affects
I
my
think they said
keeper?
like 3 months.
Okay, we're good.
yeah, but I mean, coming back off,
Or it could be
a broken
3 months
leg.
till he
I mean, it's
rehabs.
either him or Gabe Davis, so I'm probably going to still go Pollard.
But that was wild. What were you about to say about the 49ers? They're kind of dope.
I was just going to say their defense is like unreal.
Yeah.
Their team.
D'Amico
They got the
Ryans.
best team, I think.
I mean, I think
The Eagles are really good.
like they're both stacked. Like they both have amazing offensive lines. They both have amazing defensive lines. Like
It's going to be fun.
they both have weapons just everywhere.
The Eagles are more likely to sustain because they have 3 first-round picks.
Like the
Yeah.
that's true. The Mahomes Burrow game is the cooler like quarterback game. That's flashier, but I'm way more excited about the Eagles 49ers.
I'm kind of excited about both games.
I mean, no, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not lessening one. I'm just saying
I mean, I definitely
Eagles 49ers. Both teams are just so stacked. I'm so excited.
I
about
definitely
those
have a
games.
preference on both sides because I don't want the Eagles or the Chiefs to
So,
win it.
are we doing pizza time next Sunday too?
I don't know. I have to look at the times.
Like, should we do a special pizza time?
Depends
Like,
on, like work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what did you guys think about the Armstead hitting Dak Prescott in the end zone and not tackling him for a safety?
oh, that was. I hate the way football's gone.
Yeah, there
man.
was one.
It's gone the way
Was
of
it
the
in that
M&Ms.
game where I was like, if you could tackle
Yeah, no,
the
it was that
quarterback-
play. It was that
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was Armstead.
He didn't want to get a roughing the passer. That's why
Yeah,
he did
like
that.
if you could just actually tackle the quarterback, it would have easily. Like he would have made the tackle. Like,
But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't blame him for doing that because it's in a very key moment of the game, and
Yeah.
if you get a roughing the passer right there, that's a lot of momentum for the guy.
no, yeah, I mean he has to
He has to do that.
go
It just
for the
sucks that
tackle
he
in
has
that
to,
way.
yeah.
Like, it's just yeah.
I don't know if Gus but Baker is on a roll right now.
But also, like, going back to Pollard, like, I've seen people say this, and I agree with it. Like, he's not going to be a guy that's, like, going to get a lot of carries for you. So you do need,
No, I agree.
like, a bigger back.
He's good in short doses.
Yeah.
You maybe don't want him to be the premier
Like, you
guy.
want, like, he can get, like, 12 to 15 carries a game.
yeah,
Tops.
nothing wrong with that.
But you need, like, another
You
guy
need another
that
running back.
can,
Can take some carries.
yeah, compliment him, and
I agree.
which Zeke does. Like, he does well.
Yeah,
He
I
does
agree.
that well. But
He just.
Is
He's
Pollard
just
going to be
overpaid
a
for
guy
being
that
that.
stays in Dallas?
Huh?
Is Pollard going to be a guy that stays in Dallas?
probably not. Running backs don't usually stay in one place for their whole career.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll
I mean,
stay
unless
there.
you're like,
Edrin James.
Derrick Henry won't.
I don't think he will either.
I was gonna say, unless you're just like elite,
Yeah.
like Henry
Is that why you
has been.
said that?
No, I didn't, but that's why he looked at you.
Eddie George, like, did.
Yeah.
But it's
See,
also it was
It's a
different
different
now.
time. It's a different time.
It's very
Hell,
different.
Running backs actually like
Matter.
like
Not matter, but they're more impactful.
yeah. Like a lot of teams now are like we. Don't need
That's who
to-
they built the teams around
Yeah.
back then. Now it's the quarterback.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Okay, let's talk about the next week's games real quick.
Yeah, we pretty much already talked about them, but I mean,
I'm going picks.
you want to just do that in picks?
Yeah, we
Kinda
can
at
do
the same
that
time?
at the same time. Kind of.
All right, so you can pick anything from 2 to 4 picks.
Okay.
I have the under in the Eagles Niners game and the over in the Chiefs Bengals game.
We're just gonna do 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're competing for anything, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we are.
Ooh, the
$1 billion.
Bengals are favored right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really?
1.5.
Yeah, minus 1.5.
I
They
like.
were
They
plus-
open as plus 1.5.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
mean,
I like San Fran money line.
What's the number on that?
Plus 124.
Okay.
I like Jamar Chase, anytime touchdown scorer.
What's the number on that?
I don't know. I don't have it.
That's fine. I'll look him up.
I think it was like plus 100 or something like that. I mean, that it's anytime touchdowns usually, when it's somebody like that, it's usually 50-50.
Yeah. I mean, Kelsey was minus last week.
Yeah.
Are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals -1.5, and let me look. Let me, because I want to see what the actual number is. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Hayden Hurst over 33.5.
Okay. I'm gonna go Niners money line and Bengals money line, and I'm gonna do Joe Mixon anytime touchdown.
Ooh. Sure.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Christian McCaffrey, 75 plus rushing yards,
Okay.
and I will then go. I'll go with the over, 45.5. I think I'm gonna go with over 45.5 for that game.
Okay.
I'm gonna say under 47 for the Bengals and Chiefs, and
You're going 4.
Yeah.
minus 8 or under 8 receptions for Travis Kelce.
Okay.
Whoa. John Alex?
He already hung up.
All right.
He'll have to send them in. Okay, fully torqued.
Well, I haven't done my picks, dude.
Oh, I thought you
What's
did.
your problem? Why'd you just share me?
I'm just being a Sherm right now.
How'd it feel, man?
Not good. It kind of hurt.
Yeah.
No one picked the Chiefs.
No.
I'll go Chiefs plus 1.5.
Weren't they on your do not bet list?
No. I'm gonna go both overs. And what's the line in the Eagles 49ers game?
1.5.
45.9.
2.5 Eagles.
Yeah, 2.5 Eagles.
2.5.
Okay, sorry.
I'm on Niners money line, baby.
I'll go Eagles
To cover or?
to cover.
Okay, minus 2.5. Okay, now fully torqued.
Yeah, let's do that.
Then we're gonna watch a movie by myself tomorrow.
What are you gonna see?
Oh, yeah.
An anime movie.
In a movie theater?
Yeah.
They're allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Is it like
He went and saw one
NC-17?
not that long ago.
It's literally
They're not all
PG.
over.
And we went and saw one last summer.
How is that PG? In America?
It's not. They're not all high school DxD.
Some of them are like normal.
This one's
cartoon
kind of
shows.
high school DxD.
Okay, but still, some of them are normal.
Free time by himself.
Oh, man. All right.
Which one are y'all going to see?
It's just me, but it's that time I got reincarnated as a slime movie.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Scarlet
Which one are you
Bond.
going to see that you're fully torqued about?
That time I got reincarnated as a slime of Scarlet Bond.
Okay. Wow. All right.
It's
Yeah.
a mouthful.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll happen.
By yourself?
Fully torqued for the championship games. Like that's the only thing I kind of got.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like I don't really have anything going on this week.
Not to overlook Kentucky's game tomorrow, but I'm excited for the game against Kansas on Saturday.
Oh
So
yeah,
much fun.
Tennessee, Texas. That's mine.
Can you really
This
get
is
excited
the
for
Big
that?
12
I mean, you're
challenge.
playing against an interim coach.
They're so good.
You're playing against an interim coach. I mean, that's kind of boring.
I'm fully torqued for the OKC over on their wins hitting soon.
Is it closed already?
It was like 24.5, and they have 23 wins.
That's wild, dude.
It was 24.5 or 25.5.
What if it doesn't hit?
SGA MVP.
No, but he should be an all-star starter.
What about MVP, man?
No, because they have a losing record.
I'm with you though. He should be an all-star starter.
Him and Luka have been the two best guards in the West. Like, I don't even think that's me being biased. Like, he's averaging over 30 points.
Cats by 90, man. That's what they say.
Allegedly.
That's true. I didn't think of that. Sherm?
I'm fully torqued for this weekend. Is the weekend I start getting ready for college basketball. Like, I really start watching it
Okay.
intensely.
Yeah, the challenge.
Yeah, who's your college basketball
Well,
team?
it doesn't matter for me because it only matters if I do good to Will.
Why's that?
Because Will has my rights to my draft.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Who
Well, he has rights
Who
to
is
my
Alabama
draft.
playing
Oh,
this
no,
weekend?
yeah, he has rights to my draft
Some
where I
local
go
team.
in order.
they're good though, so they should play
Yeah,
a good
but
Big
like-
12 team.
So if I do better than him, we'll swap.
Who is Alabama playing?
I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up with them.
Or do you not? Are you not an Alabama basketball fan?
Dude, no.
Why not?
That's a joke, dude.
I mean,
Like,
they're like a
this
top
guy's
10
gonna
team right
leave
now.
For a bigger job in like a year or two.
They
And
play
I'm-
Oklahoma. That's kind of lame. They're the number 2 team in the country, and they're playing in 11 and 18.
Dude, they scheduled it before the season.
I mean, but Alabama was good last year.
College basketball
Yeah, but like-
schedule like college football.
They don't get a pop.
Oklahoma was like
Alabama basketball
average
I
last
mean,
year.
They don't get a
Yeah,
pop.
but like,
dude.
do they
Ain't no pop in that
schedule
game.
the games like 10 years out in advance?
No, it's just 1 year for basketball.
Just one.
Okay.
They do it right.
But
And Florida's playing the number 5 team in the country.
no,
Yeah.
dude, I'm
Good,
a,
because
That's
Florida's
kinda
got a good
lame.
basketball program.
No, they
Why
don't.
is that lame?
They have a good program.
We're trash.
Third best
Like,
in the SEC.
they
Probably.
should be swapped.
third
Who's
best
second
program.
best?
You not hear me,
Arkansas.
Christian?
What?
I'm a Kentucky
Oh, man.
Wildcat.
Wait,
Wait, what's the issue right now?
Alabama
They're the
is
second best in the
very
SEC.
good, and they're playing
No,
a
they're
trash
not, dude.
team in the Big 12 SEC
Yeah,
Challenge.
I mean,
If they
they
don't have
change
back
who they play every year.
Facts.
which is
It's usually like
Which
good
is probably
teams playing good
Pretty
teams.
much
probably
for
harder
years,
to
didn't
do
they?
this
Tennessee
year.
played like
100%.
Iowa
Harder
State.
than Baylor
They
State
were,
this
like,
one.
highly ranked.
I know. I'm just saying, like it's usually
depends
good
on how
teams playing good
long-
teams.
I mean, I
Usually,
think it's a random SEC team against a random Big 12 team.
What they were doing.
No, they try to match up.
they do try to match up.
In terms of like I said, like they try to match up like program pop, dude. And they do.
They
You
gave
also
Kansas
have
State to
think
Florida because of
Alabama's not a
Keontae.
historically good SEC
Yeah,
team.
but there's the Oklahoma connection too.
Well, we've played them like the last 3 years.
We play Kansas like every time. No, we used to play Texas Tech when they had Chris Beard.
Yeah, but like Kentucky, Kansas makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Usually, always good, and it's 2 blue bloods.
I mean,
I mean, I don't really want to play Texas again. It's who they played every single time since Rick Barnes has been hired.
why they do it.
well, yeah,
Who,
that's why. Because he coached
other
it.
than Kentucky, which
But,
SEC
I mean, it's still
school
a
do you
good
think
game
has
to watch.
more rich basketball history?
Arkansas.
Yeah, I mean, last 20 years, I'd say Florida, but
I would say 100 years.
Still Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas
Would it
than
be
Florida.
LSU?
Who?
Would it not be LSU too?
No,
No.
they haven't won a title.
Yeah,
It's Arkansas.
Yeah, but they have Pistol Pete, bro.
So
and Big Baby Davis and Shaq and
Dude,
they ain't won a title.
what
They
was
didn't
his
have
name? What
Udonis
was his
Haslam.
name?
Glenn Davis?
No, the dude that was there with Big Baby. Can't think of
They did go to the Final Four that year.
Tyus Thomas
06.
or
it.
something.
Yeah, Tyus Thomas. He was good.
They got
He was like decent in NBA for a little bit too.
Since we're talking about basketball, what did we think about the Grizzlies Lakers?
didn't see it.
Like with Shannon
honestly
Sharp?
want to know because I tuned into that game to see how it went, and I don't watch NBA regular season.
Are you talking about like with Shannon Sharp?
Yeah.
What happened?
He said to Dylan Brooks, "You're too small to guard LeBron," which, like, I mean, it's true, but he also can't do anything about that. That's like genetics. Like, and then it like he was like talking crap to Dylan Brooks, and Steven Adams came over and was like telling him to chill out. And then
Well, and the way that Shannon Sharp described it, while they were walking off going towards the locker room, Dylan Brooks said "F you," and he said "F you too," and then they just got to jockeying, and he ain't about that. And
yeah, Dylan Brooks didn't want no
Brooks
smoke.
Didn't want none. John Morant didn't want none. John Morant's dad didn't want none.
Yeah, and
But
like
one
T
dude
Morant
who
got
did
into
want
it.
some, he didn't mention his dad.
Yeah, he didn't mention Steven Adams. And there's a bunch of people like Steven Adams has like never been in a fight. Like he probably would get rocked by Shannon Sharp. And it's like he's 7 feet, 250 pounds,
Pure muscle.
pure muscle.
He's a little,
He grew
is
up
not
with
a
like
little
10
brother to
brothers.
his 7 siblings.
Played rugby.
Right, yeah, you don't mess with
Like-
Steven Adams.
Strongest dude in the NBA. And against a 54-year-old man.
Straight up, he uses. Shannon Sharp is on something. Let's
He
be
has to
honest.
be, dude.
Is he what?
He said Shannon Sharp's on
Shannon
something.
Sharp is on some type of performance.
He looks like he's still 30. Like he's still yoked. Yeah, it was just really weird.
And then he came out and apologized today on Undisputed.
Yeah. I wonder
The greatest.
dude,
the
that
greatest
video
pop
of
show.
Skip was hilarious.
Throwing away the dock thing? Because you could see him hiding
see
behind
him.
the doorway before Ernestine started
Yeah.
filming him.
Wait, I didn't see it. Did he tweet
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just huffing
You
and
can
puffing.
see, like-
he wads up the jersey for like 6 seconds before he throws it away.
And he,
It's
like-
so funny. Tough look for you, Sherb. Because
Oh,
I know
my
he's
bad.
your goat.
Why? Because I'm a Skip Bayless guy.
You are the Skip Bayless guy.
Can't
man.
lose in these shoes.
Can't lose in these. I mean, he lost in those shoes.
Are you
Well,
watching it?
you lost
Turn it
too.
on.
So
The breathing.
Skip Bayless is endless entertainment. I don't care what
Empty
anyone
trash
says.
can.
Shannon Sharp is a joke, but Skip Bayless, like,
He's
He
just
knows-
a content
he knows
machine.
it's corny.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
What was that?
It was that Scooter Magruder dude doing that Cowboys thing he's a Cowboys fan.
Oh man. All right.
Okay, well that's it.
After we.
We're gonna end it here, Sherm. So,
Anything you want to say?
That one.
any parting words from you?
You know, give her the goo down by the flute. You know.
That's
Good
true.
point,
That's
man.
true. All right, we'll do it again next week.
All right.